while in the lantern house.
Okay. King is sitting in his office and he says, food, $200. Upkeep, $150.
God.
Employee salary, $800. Bling, $3,600.
Friendship, priceless.
Water, $150. Someone who is good at the economy, please help me budget this. My company is dying.
Spend less on bling, Barnaby says, from the corner of the room.
No.
Perhaps hire an accountant. Vicario says from the other side of the room.
Wow.
I have a feeling calling business meetings like this is a waste of time. You just reject every offer we make.
Time for our quarterly report.
Oh, here we go.
So, the Salazars seem to be on to us.
That they do.
Yes. So, I have formulated the seed of a game plan, so to speak. King says as he his finger air quotes around game plan.
Okay, do tell, Barnaby says, leaning forward.
Barnaby, you'll be pleased to know it includes you and your impeccable skills.
Okay, I'm excited.
We shall be building up our reserves and acquiring business ventures around Kaywald in an attempt to clinch this branch of the Salazar family further and further into Kaywald. And eventually, once we have enough resources, Barnaby, I will assign you to begin what I like to call Operation Doomsday.
I like the sound of Doomsday.
I want you to draw up blueprints on a Doomsday weapon.
Barnaby's face is a mixture of shock and pure, unadulterated glee. His whole life has been building to this moment.
Something portable enough to wheel into town. You'll need to adjust the blast radius to make sure we're not caught into it. This is a ways off, of course, but once all is ready and you have developed this weapon, then we shall be able to enact the plan into action.
What you're hearing now is the sound of Barnaby scribbling notes on his Doomsday weapon. It's pouring out of him. It's been in his mind for years, and it's now just basically falling onto the paper.
Hey, King, Doomsday weapon, isn't that a bit too far?
No, it's not too far.
But there's people living there.
If I build it right, it'll be a localized Doomsday weapon.
But there's still people there. Innocent.
Yeah. Doomsday doesn't really sound...
Listen.
Wholesome.
Ricario, your birth certificate is proof of guilt. There's no true innocence in a business war.
You know what was too far, Ricario? Starting this company, researching the economy. That was all too far for my friends back in Itheka. Even my brother's experiments with free will and robotics, that was too far for them.
Ricario, you are very good at what you do, but you've walked into our world now, and you're about to learn that it's a lot grimier than the world of entertainment.
As much as I hate to admit, Barnaby has raised good points in terms of playing it safe here. Now that the Salazars are aware of us, there's no reason to play with the kid gloves on.
Well, Ricario say goodbye then. Goodbye!
No, you're staying here. The Salazars know you're working for us as well, surely. So, we're your safest bet.
The door is locked.
So, King,
the door is locked.
How long has it been since you've last held a meeting? Since our last session. What's the in-game time span here? If you want it to be like immediate, or like a couple of days, or like a week or two.
I would say it's been perhaps, I would say King's been ruminating on this plan for 2 days.
Okay.
Now, I do have some business to bring to this meeting. Oh, hello there, Zale.
I was talking before, and
Yes, but I wasn't listening. I was in character, by the way.
Business, yes.
I got. Who has the chunk of metal? Did I give it to you, or would you say I have it back?
You have it.
Okay, so I put it on the table. The name Gideon Sorowitz. When we were in Templar Park, I ran across a young lad moving weapons and blocks of this rare metal.
It's locked.
It's highly conductive to magic and would probably allow mass production of the rifles like I made. Now, of course, their rifles are nowhere near as good as my design, but my design being this great means it's very hard to mass produce. But
Mass produce.
if we find Gideon Sorowitz and get him on our side, I knew the man from Athatan. He was a bit like me, even though he was a lot more into playing it safe, as many of those fellows were. But if he's still alive and kicking and he's been designing rifles, then, well, we should get him on the right side.
And if he's been designing rifles with the Templars, then that's better than the Salazars. I don't want to I don't want to destroy the Templars. I believe they're more useful to us on our side and completely gone.
Now,
That's a
he was
good
only...
idea.
Now, wait. They were only moving rifles through Templar Park, and the guy looked awfully hurried. We don't know who he was working for, we just know he was moving rifles and going through that
Where was
park.
he moving towards?
Where was he moving towards?
Probably into the market from Templar Park, or wait, no, he was moving somewhere.
Yeah.
into
He
town.
He was moving to barracks, as I recall.
Yeah, he was moving towards like what you could discern were the Templar headquarters.
Okay, never mind. I retract that. Okay, so let's write off the name Gideon Sorowitz for the near future.
He was pushing into Templar Park, which means, well, let's not write off Gideon Sorowitz. Let's write on getting the Templars in our good graces.
Okay. So...
I have a sneaking suspicion they're not so fond of the Salazars.
That is true. And if we can get in their good graces, we might just be able to peacefully coexist. And Barnaby says peacefully coexist with sort of a sneer. But for the meanwhile, that works.
That's another thing. We get the Templars on our side, and the sheer display of power when the Salazars are gone. That'll shake their confidence right into our hands, won't it?
Eustace.
I was actually going to say Eustace is standing outside the door.
Oh, okay. So I was going to ask what his thoughts on the meeting were. I turned to Zale. So, what are your thoughts on this?
he's eating.
I'm going to shoot you if you don't stop chewing like that. And I mean it this time. I'm not like the jokes from last session. I will actually shoot you.
Sorry, he says in character.
Barnaby's aware of the metagame. He's got a gadget for it.
Wipes his mouth, just pats it a little bit, puts the hanky away. Don't know what that makes me. No, not. Don't really think I have any quims against this. Just, I don't really think you want to, call it Doomsday device. We should call it like the fluffy bunny thing.
Well, it is the working title. That was just to get Barnaby excited. Once it's actually made, we'll name it something more marketable.
How about the Barnaby Bomb?
I like it.
Another working title.
Okay, we'll leave it to the boys in marketing, which I haven't spoken to them in a while, actually. But we'll figure that out as we go along. I'll get down to my lab and we'll start working, but I think first we need capital if we're going to build a Doomsday device.
Yes, one more. That brings me to the first step of our plan. Now, whilst the Barnaby Bomb is the final stage of the plan, the first stage is acquisitions. I would like to focus on the pirate fleet. I believe they would provide a good amount of capital and places to ship product, and I believe we can have something to leverage them with. Barnaby, I would like you to draw up a prototype, I would like you to make a prototype of a product that the pirates would be interested in. something that would help them with their activities overseas.
Barnaby gets down for. I've always thought about what could work on a boat. Actually, what is the current level of tech that the pirates are rocking? Could I do like a spout lore on that?
Sure.
Kind of see what the
That would be something to look into.
I'm not going to use a bag of books for this because that'd be too silly. Even though I really just want to pull out a book on pirate armaments. But
That would be, just look, a whole bio of this.
let's go for it. What did I get? I'm too high up. A 9. I know something
9.
interesting but not useful.
It's on you to make it useful. It just
yeah.
tell you something interesting. They've been buying black powder in bulk.
Okay, so they're on that level. Okay. They know they're modernizing, let's say, King, so we got to give them something beyond the modern.
Can I trust you?
Oh, you could trust me. I'm going to need a little while, because, as you know, my gadgets always have trouble in the mass production phase, but I made you a pistol.
Well, we don't need mass production right now. We just need an efficient, exciting prototype to give them. As proof of what's to come.
How about this? We don't need something for the men, we just need something to impress their boss.
Captain, yes. Is this still going to be Bushy Beard Austin?
Yeah, Captain Bushybeard.
Yeah. He's only not Bushy Beard. He's only not Bushy Beard if he dies, right?
I've got it.
What?
For too long, sailors have been dependent on the wind. When you fire a gun, you create an explosion, but what if we could harness explosions for movement?
May I say this seems like a very bad idea?
You mean propulsion?
Yes, propulsion.
Are we sure what we're doing?
Well, you've made propulsion boots. You want to make propulsion. You want to make a propulsion.
Yes. I'll just upscale my already existing rocket boots and just stick them on a ship.
Interesting. Yes, I believe that would be very good tech to demo for the pirates. Get to work on it.
Will do. So I go down to my lab and I start working on ship thrusters.
This is going to be like that pirate ship from Fallout 4. They're going to get stuck in a building, and you're going to have to help them.
Hey, if they fuck it up, that's their bad. I just give them the really cool thing.
Now, Ricario, have you calmed down?
I think this is a bad idea. Can we just not just do good old-fashioned honest?
I'm downstairs, but you hear me burst out laughing the moment on is like it just descends down the stairs, and then I fall down the stairs from laughing too hard. Word honest.
I like how the trickster illusionist is complaining about a lack of honesty.
Shush, no, old man.
Ricario's son, stick with me, lend me your talents. And let me worry about the messy things.
I mean, you don't even pay me.
You get room and board.
True, but you
get a hot shower.
Yeah.
I'm still not sure I even would.
If you weren't here, you'd be living at the tavern, which, as I recall, is now a brothel. And Lasad should be up here to complain about me in approximately 3.
Oh, actually, I pop my head back in for a moment. I look at Zale and I say, by the way, did you get that checked?
A paper airplane floats through the window.
Alright,
before we can get the answer...
Alright, King opens up the paper airplane.
It's like Zale gets cut off from the paper airplane before he says the answer.
It is a formal written update from your man, Lestrade, in the field.
Okay.
He starts by saying that the rumor has it that the Salazars have taken control of the library in the Civil Defense District. Nobody knows what they're planning on doing, but it is apparently under their control. He furthers on to say that there have also been reports of missing folk. He's noticed some of the regulars from the Long Arm have gone missing. And
Or maybe they
after-
just don't show up for mysterious reasons.
Maybe all those orgy. Maybe that one orgy just. Maybe they're like desensitized now. They did it once, but don't want to do it again.
So speaking of the missing folk, the new folk that are there seem sickly. And he's had reports of this throughout most of the lower population zones, is that a lot of disease has been floating around. It's starting to put a lot of people in a kind of a weird pickle. Let's see. His final report item is that the Templars have begun a very aggressive push to reclaim the farmers' market away from the lower populace in order to push out the plague. Or, well, the disease. So let's see. Let's update this map.
I'm just typing
This
all
is
that
a
down.
Ah, ooh.
So the Templars have pushed into the farmers' market, while the slums have been taken.
Oh yes, this
plague.
that map. Sorry.
And the Salazars have pushed into civil defense and have claimed the library.
Oh man.
Oh, Barnaby's back downstairs, so he can't complain about this.
Let's see. And the
Interesting.
final thing is that Lestrade is requesting a what do you call it? A transfer of position.
A relocation.
He wants relocation. He wants out of the slums ASAP before this plague catches him.
Right. Well. All right. I told him when he gave me that look that once he's collected info, he could come up and talk to me about relocation.
So he's still in the field, but he's delivered information and is now requesting immediate translocation, relocation.
All right. I ask Eustace to fetch Lasad.
Right away, she starts writing a letter.
I said Eustace.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Eustace, starts, just takes out a little scrap of paper, starts scribbling stuff down on it.
Get Lasad here in the office so I can talk to him.
He gets to it.
That pretty much concludes his report.
All right. So I'm getting Lasad in the office now.
Eventually,
All right.
word's got to travel.
Word is travelling at a pace of Eustace.
He's just an old man. Calm down.
How
We need to get Eustace
fast
a
does the word
horse.
go?
So much old.
It's a
Eustace
tiny
and Joaquin. We still need to have that Eustace Joaquin old off contest. Match of the ages.
So Barnaby goes downstairs and just starts drawing up plans for the thrusters. I have no idea how we're going to do this, mechanically or just narratively. I have not a clue. There is, something that kind of covers this, but it's just meant to jury-rig things for, temporary use. When you quickly fix, repurpose, or fabricate a device on the spot, describe what you're doing with it and roll in. On a +10, it will hold together as long as you need it to. On a 7 to 9, choose one.
Can't it just be one of your devices?
Well, not really, because then it would just be maybe I can give them to other people, would it then just be gone? Because it has to fall under very, very kind of certain guidelines in tags and such.
What are the tags?
Actually, there is alternate movement, but nothing for this. I kind of want to make this as an extended kind of jury rig thing, but that's really up to Austin.
Sorry, what are we doing?
I'm trying to figure out, narratively or mechanically, how I'm going to build, a pirate thruster thing. A ship thruster,
let's
rather.
see.
A ship thruster.
Let me go
Well,
open
I
up
mean,
your
technically a motor,
information.
but, you know. I'm thinking more of this in nitro boost terms rather than an
I
engine.
thought you were thinking like a harpoon gun or something.
What's your class called again?
Artificer.
Artificer. Artificer. Artificer. Yes.
I just
No,
got
it would
holding mask.
be.
Yeah, because there's nothing, like, about building permanent gadgets that, like, leave my person,
Yeah.
like, on a regular... I can give gadgets to other people and they can use it, technically, but building an actual large invention, that's something else. Even that's kind of what I took this class to do, without kind of realizing, oh wait, there's nothing explicitly for that. Oh yeah, I got carrying harness, so I can't drop things anymore, and I have 5 more load.
Just can't drop anything,
Yeah, because it's all technically rigged to me.
no matter the circumstance.
No matter. Is the you fix mechanical plates and flippy gizmos to yourself. Everything you carry is attached to you, and you can never drop anything or be disarmed without your consent.
Consent.
I bet I just rattle wherever I move because I'm just covered in like chains and stuff to just hold on.
Must be happening. It must be weighing you down.
So you don't have to roll anything because according to your class, when you make a gadget, you don't have to roll anything, right? You just spend a day or so in a workshop.
Yeah, I know.
So that's like on a small thing. So we're talking like something pretty large.
Is he?
So this will take like a week or two.
Oh man.
And you'll let me
That's
make
what-
you'll let me make like a ship thruster, basically.
Yeah.
Can I? Alright.
As long as your merchant prince is able to field the capital for it.
Alright. Cool. We've got a fucking cost for it. We've got mechanics to do it. Oh.
So you're spending a week making this thing.
Well, let's get the capital first, like, unless we've got the capital to back this already.
Yeah, I don't know how much capital we have.
I've got 2 capital right now.
What
Let's see.
the costs? Like, bear in mind, when I say I'm making a thruster, I could either just make 1 for the back, but in Barnaby's mind he wants to make 2 for the back and 1 for either side so the ship can turn.
Sure. So let's see. We'll say 3 capital. You need a capital for the fuel, a capital for raw materials, like metal and shit, and probably like another capital, probably for labor for the pirates and for Barnaby.
Right.
Like to fuel him actually doing the work.
Yeah, extraneous costs just that come from building it.
Overhead.
Tools, that sort of thing.
It's the
Alright.
overhead.
So yeah, Barnaby goes down to his lab and he's like in there for about 3 hours, and then he comes back up with just a complete write-up of what it would take to make this.
So King's looking at me, kind of frowning, and he's like, "We don't have quite the resources for this just yet."
Yes, I didn't cut any corners in this, and I don't think we can afford to. In fact, I won't let you cut corners on this. We need to find an investor.
Yes.
Or we need to just have more money. Either one works for me, but I really don't think we should leak the plans.
Perhaps you should lie and say you need money for something else. I'm Ricario, I'm still here.
So, are you a good liar?
No?
Well, King, you're a good liar.
What do you ask me to do?
We need to find money, so let's go get money. Perhaps you could lie to some people about the invention we're making to get some money, or because I don't think we should leak that exactly.
could try to acquire the pirates on the promise of the technology, as opposed to giving them a demo right off the bat.
That could work.
Yeah, acquiring stuff from them acquiring the capital from them would just be a parlay.
Let's go for it then.
Sus.
So, but the leverage will be the promise of the thrusters and not the thruster itself. I suppose that would work, yeah. So, but since it's been like 3 hours, has Lasad showed up just before we got off to the pirates?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so, I call Lasad into my room that he's at the lighthouse.
Yeah, he walks in. He looks older somehow. He smells terrible.
Lasad,
He's probably trailing in mud.
Assad, I am quite pleased with the work you've done for us at the Long Arm Tavern, and you'll be pleased to know that I am going to relieve you of your post there and allow the regular staff to take care of it from now on.
We'll see if they can keep it under control.
Yes, well, we're going to. As for your future post, well, you'll stay here in the lighthouse for now, but we are working on acquiring a new asset in the pirate fleet, and if all goes well, we may well relocate you to be our eyes there.
He nods.
But for now on, just relax. You've no responsibilities for now.
Will do.
Take a shower if you want.
Absolutely. Smell like sex and alcohol.
If you want, you know.
By the by, Barnaby says, popping his head in. 3 hours later, I asked this, and we got no answer because of a paper airplane. Did Mendel see to you, Zale?
Kind of forgot, actually.
Oh no.
Can you rewind time and find out?
Well, actually, how far is this? Is this the next day?
This is 2 days later. Or three.
So, I don't know if we can rewind it that far.
So
You could just
let's
go and see the doctor.
I
Probably
could.
about yesterday.
I'll go
afternoon.
see the doctor. Hello, doctor.
So probably about yesterday afternoon, you developed a pretty serious cough.
Oh, a cough.
Mhm. All right. So you went to go see Mendel.
I want to retcon everything that's happened if he started coughing yesterday that Barnaby has been wearing a face mask. Like one of those fucking plague masks you see in China.
Over his welding mask.
Under his welding mask.
Oh,
You got to be double layered.
Okay.
I've installed a fucking... Not a decompression chamber.
So, I go see the doctor, right? And this is
Dr.
what...
Mendel.
Go see the doctor. And I basically just pull up the front and I say, Doctor, this is red and it doesn't look good. It's been itching a little bit. What do you make
Dr.
of it?
Mendel, let's see. Does he wear glasses? You
He's a giant black guy.
He wears like small glasses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Pince Nez little spectacles.
Like on the
He
end of
gets-
his nose.
He gets down, real close to it, puts on a pair of rubber gloves, snaps them efficiently, takes his, big hand and adjusts his tiny glasses as he's staring at it. And he says, do you mind?
Do I mind?
And he just, without you saying yes or no, he starts, touching you and, lifting it up and checking things. He's like, now, what happened?
Well, we were just on one of our little expert days, and I just saw these nice girls, and I figured,
Okay,
you know.
you can stop there. Where,
I have sketches.
where did this take place?
Out of character. I've actually forgotten the name of it.
Took place in the industrial zone.
Yeah, that was it. In the industrial zone.
Alright, he writes some stuff down on a paper and says, I need to talk to King about this one. Right away.
Over the intercom, you hear Barnaby burst out laughing and shut the intercom off.
Can I pull up my trousers now, or should I just keep them?
Yes. Pull it
Do I
up.
have to?
Here. Yes.
Okay.
If you want to keep it. And take this. And he handles you like a vial of something. It's like green and kind of glowing.
You want me to drink this now?
Let's see. Take a third of it now, take a third of it when you wake up, and a third of it the day after. That should help with the swelling.
He takes a small sip. What does it taste of? Or shall I supply
Let's
that?
see. It's thick.
Ooh.
It's kind of frothy. Like
It's ecto-cooler.
It expands in your mouth, but it doesn't taste good, and it's not cold. It starts to burn, actually. Probably tastes like gasoline.
Oh.
And he tells you that'll help with the swelling.
You know how some people work while listening to the radio? Barnaby just has, like, everyone's intercom switched on, but not his own, so he receives everything, but doesn't fucking send.
And he says, I need to go talk to King about this one.
Thank you.
So, let's see. Mendel approaches you, King. He knocks on your door.
Come on in.
He opens it and says,
It's not
Sir?
the clock, sadly.
Oh, hello, Mendel.
we have a slight situation.
Whatever's could it be?
Your friend, the small clock one, the weird one.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Based
Dying?
on what I know,
I'd say we're associates at best, but anyway.
You're
based on what I
freelance.
know, and the information Lestrade has passed on to all of us, I'm pretty sure he's caught the plague that's been going around.
Oh my.
Caught the plague!
Oh god.
It's in,
Well,
and now we have it inside our base.
that's concerning. Should we quarantine him?
That may be an appropriate solution, but I can take a sample and see if I can cure it, but I'll need some resources.
Oh, yeah,
this
but-
is gonna be
but
sweet. We can leverage the whole town with that shit.
By the way, you just hear a ruckus from Ricorius' room, as if someone is moving furniture.
By the by, that was in character. You hear Barnaby yell that over the intercom.
So if so that means giving him capital, or would I be rolling on dead people for that?
You got people for that.
So he could catch the plague and die if I fail this.
Oh, maybe not die yet.
Oh no, Sale is gonna
Oh,
die.
Mendel. Yeah, no, Mendel could totally die.
I look, I took the risk, but they
Could
just had
I-
nice bottoms, alright?
Could I assist an NPC? No, actually, no, it'd be assisting King, but basically, like, roll bond with King to help with this
To
role.
aid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just lend my scientific knowledge, even though it's in a completely different field.
You know what?
actually
This is a risk I think I'm willing to take.
Let me.
The rewards from this are such that the stakes are appropriate for I've got people for that.
Let me
Yeah.
roll aid first.
It's scary, but we'll do
Yeah.
it.
Aid or interfere. It's rolling plus bonds. How many bonds do I have with King? Just one. And I have one with Mendel, but I don't think that counts towards this. I'm just assisting. Right. 7. So, I'm giving it +1, but I also expose myself to danger, retribution, or cost. I'm gonna
Oh,
fucking
no, it's
die.
threatening.
I think that means that if I fail, you might catch something. So
Well, we're
Again,
already in.
you just
We're
need-
already in. Let's go for
all
it.
right. So
You might catch
I
something.
get it.
What?
I'm just gonna say, Ricorius
Are they in the
is
same
okay,
room
we
as
have
they
an
are
8.
with
We
it?
have an 8 on this. Very good. So that means that on a 7 to 9, they accomplish their task, but money isn't enough. They want favor. They want a favor in return. They're caught or they're wounded, etc. Or etc. etc. It's anything. It can be any additional cost that the GM tells me.
Let's see.
So basically, me and Mendel are in the lab for a bit.
Am I there as well? Are you examining on me or something? Or...
Oh, you give us the samples.
It's up to you to decide what else I have to do, Boston.
Let's see. Mendel wants a trip to the library. The court official library to kind of better understand the stuff thing, right? He doesn't have 100% cure for it, but it'll stop other people from getting it. And he doesn't have enough resources to make it for everybody. You know, like he can make it to protect you, like you and your crew, but probably not enough to actually share the wealth. But if he can get to the library, he might be able to do enough research and figure out a better way to make it.
So we'd have to. So the cost is we'd have to go to the library and deal with this and put the pirates on hold.
Sure.
Right.
So you've got a number of things going on right now.
Barnaby pipes up. I suggest we go for the library. While the pirates are a powerful asset, being able to cure the whole town, that is power right there.
Yeah, King says I would agree. We don't. Aside from that, we don't have. This may be an opportunity to get more capital to produce the thrusters.
I'm gonna regret asking this, but with my roll of 7, does anything happen to Barnaby, or would it be too early to say?
Yeah, it's probably too early to say.
I'm fucking dying.
So basically, Mendel's cure, medicine is the bomb, but we can't get enough pseudo, so we need to switch to a P2P cook.
Oh yeah.
It's not that. It's not even a cure. From what Austin described, Mendel is essentially a vaccine.
Yeah,
Right.
we're just gonna immunize future people.
Yeah.
But
Where's the NHS in this world?
In a Templar Park.
Alright, on a ledger, just write down King Care right now, Neo.
Okay, so Mendel, let's see, so King gets up and he considers taking Larsad with him, but then he thinks, wait, no, he still needs to shower.
By the way,
he's been around the plague for enough times in his life.
Yeah.
So King says, "All right, Mendel, put on your traveling clothes. We're taking you to civil defense."
Going to Disneyland.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go get some spells ready.
So now King's just ruminating. He's thinking, like, shit, we're gonna have to cut through. It's like there's no way we're going through. Basically, King is just hoping to hell that we don't come across any corpses along the way, so that Mendel doesn't get distracted.
So, mark 1 capital for that.
Yep.
By the way, I'm just gonna say Ricorio has
Mark
barricaded.
off 1 capital, mark off 1 capital, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 1 capital.
By the way, you hear Barnaby knocking on your door, Ricario.
No! Don't come in! The plague is loose!
We're going to fix the plague.
Oh, you can do that. I'm just staying here, being safe.
Now, listen here, Ricario. I can build a suit that lets me walk through fucking walls. So, you are going to come out of there, or I'm going to go downstairs, build another one of those suits, walk through the wall and cough on you. For an hour.
Wait, I thought we had vaccines, so at least this was just to mass produce it.
Oh, do we have the vaccine yet? Yeah, we do have that, but we need to make it better.
So,
Okay.
yeah, he's got enough to immunize you guys.
Okay, so I don't tell Ricario that.
Actually, what Ricorio does, he slightly opens the door like, can you build a suit that protects me from plague?
I'm thinking, can Barnaby think? Are there things in the whatever the fuck Barnaby has? To build a fucking quarantine suit for sale, so that we're not just walking around with.
In pure technical terms, no. I could bullshit. Well, I could build things to give you +2 armor to blank. So maybe +2 armor to plague. So maybe +2 on the con check to not contract it.
Just give Zale something so that he doesn't spread the plague where we go.
Look.
That or we'll quarantine him in the lighthouse. I don't know.
It is fine. Trust me.
No.
It's not fine, Zale.
This is going to be the most evil sentence that Barnaby's ever going to say. But he turns to King. Why quarantine him? We're already exposed. We take him out. We take him out with us. We'll just drive up demand for the injections.
King freezes, slowly puts his hand on Barnaby's shoulder and says, "Barnaby, you are far smarter than I give you credit for."
Okay, we've jumped a threshold of pure evil.
What's going on? Are we going out?
It's like, yes, Ricario, don't worry, you can stay don't worry. When we travel out, you can stay right next to the doctor.
Wait, oh no! You just hear a window crash.
You know, technically I'm a doctor as well, but I've also been near Subject 0, or Subject 10,000. Not quite sure where you stand.
Yeah, actually, I forgot. What fucking floor is Ricario's room on?
The lighthouse floor. The upper lighthouse
Which
floor.
one?
I mean, yeah, it's like, it's not ground floor, like, the living quarters are like a few stairwells up.
Oh shit! Yeah, Ricario jumped out of the window.
Wow.
Okay, so...
King sticks his head out the window and says, "We have vaccines!"
Oh yeah, I should have told him
You could
that.
have told me! Actually, Austin, here's a question. Is there a convenient haystack I can land into?
Let's say you got caught on a tree. So you're hanging from a tree.
Ricario's life is suffering.
Ricario, you could have told me earlier, King!
You know,
I thought Barnaby told you!
I
You
think
didn't.
employees are better when they work under threats.
Help! I need to get down!
I'll go get the electronic grabber device.
Electronic what?
Grabber device. Give me a minute. I come back with, like, a scissor lift sort of glove hand thing. It's very painful, grabs you by the shoulder very tightly.
You need to fix that. It grabs on too hard.
What do you mean fix? That's what it's supposed to do. It's a weapon. I just use it as a grabber sometimes.
Barnaby, are all your inventions just applied to weapons?
Yes. They're weapons or weapon immunizing devices, such as armor.
But don't you see that you have a big market for that arm thing if you just make it consumer friendly?
I've never really been one for marketing. It's all about integrity. And by the way, the reason this is taking so long is it's hand cranked to pull back up. Fires it and I have to hand crank it back in. No, I pull you up to the window, I think. I could just drop you.
Oh dear.
I'm not going to, though.
Oh good.
But
So, Mendel has enough vaccines for the whole crew, and since Zales already has it, then that means, I'm assuming, we'll have at least one vaccine left over to show off once we're at the library, in case we need to parlay to get there.
Oh, that
So-
could actually be very good.
Is Eric back?
Yes.
Okay, King calls Ricario, Barnaby, Eustace, and Mendel the office.
Hello.
Hello?
Alright, so we're going to head out to civil defense, which as we've learned is at least in partial control of the Salazars, to head to the library so Mendel can boost his efficiency in manufacturing these vaccines and perhaps even in the future a full-on cure. But in the meantime, since we are going to be traversing into K-World again, I would like Mendel to vaccinate all of us, except Zale, of course, who isn't here because he already has the plague.
Now,
So Mendel just basically, administers the vaccines.
Yeah, so there's Mendel pulls up a chair and says, "All right, everyone, shirts off."
Get in
And
line.
He says, "Shirts off," and he's handling this like large two-handed needle that he sticks into like a mason jar and like
Oh dear.
pulls like a liquid out of it and says,
Okay.
"Who's first?"
I just kind of like decide to go first, and as I'm walking over, I say,
You know
God,
what?
God, Zale has it so easy.
You know, I want to spout lore to see if this fucking needle is... I want to know if this needle looks painful because it has to, or because Mendel just wanted it to be painful. Spouting lore on this needle.
It's a giant novelty needle.
Hold on. Let me go. Let me Google an image here.
Now, when you say he's two-handing this needle, could it be one-handed, or is he just going for extra damage?
It's the size of his entire person.
Picturing the oversized needles of Pokemon.
The Gregory Horror Show.
Like, you know those... So...
Yes. I do.
It looks like this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, pretty much. It's got king hair on it.
Yeah, it's exactly that, but with king care instead of Obamacare.
Funny, that's how Barnaby's dressed today.
Hold on. I know exactly what it looks like. Give me a second.
In a patriotic suit.
Well, I mean, America doesn't exist, so it's not exactly patriotic.
I mean, it could still be.
What are the national colours of Itheka? What's Itheka's national
Green,
colour?
brown, and bland neon yellow.
Bland neon.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Imagining a needle so big, it's like essentially like a giant lumbar puncture.
Hold on. I got it. Oh, wait. Why can't I copy this image? You fucking serious?
I guess it thinks you don't needle to.
Do you have, what's it?
Barnaby
This is what he's holding.
Ah.
The medics.
Yeah, he's
No.
got the Vitasol.
The Vitasaur, that's
Oh
it.
my fuck.
Well, this is going to be a fun
that's
day.
from, isn't
So,
that from-
what do I know about this needle?
+1 damage, 2 piercing.
You know that these kind of needles go straight into like your central chest cavity.
Oh.
I perhaps maybe
Okay,
you
like-
don't
Right,
actually-
I went up first. You just see Barnaby shirtless, like 45-year-old near beer gut glory.
Yeah, so he says, "Alright, have a seat."
I take a
he
seat.
said- yeah, he pulls out this thing, screws off the top of it, puts in like a new vial, pours some stuff in it, seals it. He like squeezes the handle a couple times, like,
Does
up
it
in the air
shake
to
it
get
up?
the air out.
Just a question there, Mendel.
Hmm.
Is it okay to drink before taking a shot like this? Because I know how you doctors are about mixing alcohol and medication.
I would not drink with this.
Of course you wouldn't. Right.
Alright, now, lean back and relax. And he puts like his hand like on your chest, and he says, "Alright, I'm gonna do this in 5, 5, 4, 3," and he jabs it in.
Oh.
Son of a
Like-
bitch!
Stale was counting down with him as well.
Why was the
Yeah.
clock mage counting down? You could have zoomed us through this, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
it
Alright,
goes
I
in-
think it only works for him.
Zale isn't in the room. Zale's not getting vaccinated.
I know, but he could have snuck in to watch the spectacle.
No, Zale is not
So-
allowed in here because he has
Oh.
the plague, and we're getting
So the
vaccinated.
needle goes in, he squeezes the handle, you see like the vial go down a bit, and he pulls it out, and he says, "Alright, give it 3 hours." And he like puts a small band-aid over it.
You're
Next.
taking the piss, Mendel. I say, how much trouble am I having, like, breathing, getting up, and walking after that?
It's hard to breathe, but your other functions are fine.
Okay, yeah, I'm just in the corner wheezing.
I actually have a picture of shirtless Eustace.
Ricorio just goes, age before... Oh, God! Oh,
Okay.
What the
Okay,
fuck?
so Eustace is next,
oh.
I guess.
So yeah, he just does the same
Be
thing.
back in
you
1 minute,
used to
keep going.
Jabs it in, squeezes, lets you go. And I assume everyone takes a turn getting
Uh,
jabbed in the chest.
Well, hold on. We have to schedule this. I mean, let's see. I say Ricario gets it an hour before everyone else.
No.
Yeah, we all take a turn.
Couldn't it just be like easier just to take it like on in the arse?
So now King's just like, well, we have to wait 3 hours before going to fucking civil defense now.
Wait 3 hours before swimming.
How does Mandel administer it to himself?
He probably asks Barnaby to do it for him.
Mendel actually just takes
Wait
out a
until he's
single
back to
pill
tell
and
him
swallows it. This also works.
No, actually, no. Mendel just takes the liquid and just shoots it.
God damn. So we're just lying around now for 3 hours while we wait for this to set in. Right.
I figured he'd just mount it on a wall and just take it like a champ and just like jump himself into the needle.
Oh god.
Yeah!
Feel it.
Biting down on something just so that it doesn't.
Alright, cool. So all of you are vaccinated. It takes, over the...
Zale decides to like knock on the door and he like creaks open and King's like, nope, pushes him out of the door.
So over the next 3 hours, you experience every symptom of every cold you've ever had.
Did
limbs...
someone do Mendel?
Yeah, he did himself.
Oh, okay. Okay, I just got back in time
He
for that,
just...
I guess.
All he did was take the thing off and drink it. So over the next 3 hours that it takes to sit in, you all get fevers, you all get terrible coughs, you all your limbs start swelling, you all feel like shit.
I wish for death.
Over the course of these 3 hours.
Does it hurt where the stab was?
Oh, totally.
Christ.
A big giant oversized plaster.
King is trying his best not to sob.
All right,
He's keeping a serious face, but there's a little tear just sinking down.
Right, is there anything you guys want to do in this 3 hours?
I mean, if I can prepare spells
Yeah, of
in
course.
this state, yeah. So I'm just
He's just struggling. It usually takes an hour, right?
yeah, it takes the whole 3 hours. I'm just coughing over my rulebook.
Actually,
Wait, have I spread it all to you now? Or
No. Just the vaccine.
That's how vaccine works, yeah.
Actually, I don't think any of us have done this. I'm gonna try and spout lore on this plague. Eustace is pretty old. He's seen some plagues before, if you've seen this one before. Yeah.
Interesting plague facts.
It's spread venereally.
That is interesting. Am I allowed to
just
try a
say
spout lore on as well?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a venereal disease.
Let's butt heads on this one. No, I know. I'm a fucking moron when it comes to plagues. I'm just basically having a fever dream, and I just imagine that plagues... I don't know what I'm imagining, but plagues don't work like what's going on in Barnaby's head. Plagues are spread through bonds. That's it.
If you're curing STDs, that's going to be great.
So, yeah, 3 hours come around. They go by painfully slow.
can I add a bond with the plague?
I would say that vaccinating would have been pointless then, but then again, we are in the technology times we're at, slicing people up and getting blood everywhere. Yeah, this is useful.
Alright, those are the spells I prepare. Telepathy and Charm
Nice.
Person.
Actually, what do we know what the name for this plague is, or are they just call it is it just called the plague, or do they have a name for it? I don't know.
Let's see, the street name going around. Hold on, I have random tables for these things.
I was it would be like syphilis, where like the Italians, Polish, and Germans called it the French disease, and the French called it the Italian disease, and the Dutch called it the Spanish disease, and the Russians called it the Polish disease,
And we call it
and the
the
Turks
Roman
called it
disease.
This is the Badger disease.
Let's see here.
The Zell disease. Zale, sorry. I said Zell, fuck.
Oh, this
I've
is how
got my own name
that's
wrong.
why it's called the Zale disease, because he gets the plague, tries to go back in time and cure it, and actually becomes patient zero, who starts the plague.
Imagination fuel.
I like that.
Or I like this idea of myself causing this massive plague.
I
Oh, no,
aspire
here
to
we go.
the Typhoid Mary.
I know, right?
My favorite random table place has a section for insanity and disease.
Nice.
Nice.
What?
I'm hoping for the most disappointing plague name.
Hold on. It's we got some other stuff here. Let's go.
Sorry.
What's that do? Nope, that's not in English.
Are we all
Perfect.
together right now?
Give it. Just go for the non-English one. Give it a really exotic name.
Well, this is a street name though, so like.
Yeah, it's got to be something interesting.
Ah, yeah.
Wait, what was that? Shit, I lost it. Alright, you guys keep talking. I'm gonna find something here.
Are we all
Okay,
together right now?
let's just role play the 3 hours of pain in real time.
Neo, I just need it. Are we all, Austin, are we all together right now?
I mean,
Zale
you're
has been
all-
quarantined. Zale is quarantined away from the rest of the group.
Actually,
Well,
no.
So I can't come into contact with you.
no, he's been told.
Actually,
Well,
Oh.
we'll let you free once the 3 hours are up. You can spread the disease as much as you want, then I say through the window. We'll just say
I
the
just
quarantine
wanna-
is like a
I-
back room behind my
I
lab.
just want to talk to Barnaby because I need to get something off my chest.
talk through the wall.
We've got
Fine.
intercoms. My
Actually,
sick
swing
bucket
the
is...
clock, Barnaby.
That's it, I'm fumigating the fucking quarantine room.
I need
I like
to
how
tell you.
we're doing this even though it's a venereal disease.
Please, I just need to tell him something.
Just in
Barnaby.
case we risk in case we risk fucking the clock, man.
Look, listen, Barnaby, you know that tool you had, and it had like those sort of prongs on the end of it? It kind of
Yes,
looked like
you're the
those
tool.
spades. I need to say that a few hours ago I did use that to scratch down there. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's cool, you say as you hear a fire start.
oh yeah, Ricardio's gotta take this moment to try to look cool in front of Chelsea, you know.
Oh yeah, we do have like the rest of the crew in here.
Yeah, no, Ricardio's like, you know, this isn't painful at all. No. You know, I would never get it, Chelsea, but you know, you can never be too prepared. Yep.
Chelsea strikes me as the kind of person to be really angry when she's just angry at everyone when she's in like this kind of state.
By the by, Barnaby's sick bucket is full, so he starts vomiting out the window.
Yes, okay.
Through
You are all-
the bombing mask.
You have all contracted Sathla.
Oh no.
Safna.
Safa.
Oh,
Sathla.
Is this how this gonna end?
we've contracted temporary stuff.
You'll die of a
Vaccinated.
venereal disease.
Is that how it's spelled?
Yes.
Cool. Finally, we put a name to
Hold
a
on.
disease.
Hold on. Ricario should roll charisma to see if he manages to impress Chelsea through the pain.
Okay, I'm up for it.
Defy danger with charisma.
Victor von Badner. What?
Oh, I was. Oh, sorry. I
My
was
full
talking
plate
ass.
armor makes me immune.
No, I actually had Victor selected for typing, but I rolled for Ricorio sheet.
Oh yeah, like that time Eustace accidentally just Carnibus 40 damage.
Austin, do you think this counts as start? To the marked off charisma.
Wait, what are we doing?
Ricario is trying to impress Chelsea while we're all going through.
Oh, jeez.
Saffler.
Is our immune
Immunization.
system fucked now?
You know,
Probably.
Ricorio's like, it doesn't even hurt! No.
Let's see. She wasn't vaccinated, so she's probably just like, stay the fuck away from me. I have paperwork to do. And she holds up a letter opener threateningly.
Ricorio's back up. Sure. Yes. Sorry. I didn't mean to. No. Sorry. I think she likes me, guys.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
Being sick until the 3 hours are up, and then getting ready to go to the library.
Yeah,
It's a
3
busy
hours
day.
up.
Okay, so we're all feeling rejuvenated. Like, King just feels like, I feel like I died and came back to life.
Y'all still have... You notice you all still have a cough, though.
It's also worth noting that Barnaby feels like he lost a few pounds.
Congratulations, weight loss techniques.
We can market this as a dietary supplement.
What a start to a game.
I feel this has been a very... No, not being ironic, this has been a solid start to the game. We've got plans, we've been fucking...
Yes.
We're all immune. We've got loads, we've got ideas.
Some
Profitable
more than
ideas.
others.
Now, let's get to that library and fucking fix this town for profit.
Alright, so we're setting out in a party of King, Eustace, we're setting out in a party, the whole party with Mendel and Tail.
Zale's coming, you've got to spread the disease.
Zale's coming, but he has to stay like a few... He has to come, but he has to stay a few feet behind you guys.
No, we're fucking completely immune from you now. You can stick with the party.
You've been immunized.
I just figured that's what King wants, just to be extra sure.
Just
But,
like, as we're leaving the lighthouse, Barnaby just turns to Zale and says,
mean-
cough on as many things as you can.
I mean, like, don't throw blood at us and don't have sex with us, but, you know, you don't have to.
Alright, let's lay it. That's the guidelines. No sex, no blood. If you see any prostitutes in the industrial zone, you will ignore them today. Otherwise, I will dock your pay. Don't ask how I will do it. Wait,
We're
actually,
making our way to civil defense through Templar Park.
I actually just want to say this in session because we haven't put it out before. The reason that Barnaby has never brought up his wages is because he is getting paid. It's just that all of it goes to child support.
Is the Blue Line a river?
Yeah, it's like a canal.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Is there like a bridge passing through Templar Park?
From Farmer's Market, yeah.
Would we be able to get to Farmer's Market from home, from the lighthouse, and skip the slums?
Yeah, you could theoretically do
Because
that.
we've never been to Farmer's Market.
It's true.
Should we take the scenic route? What
Let's
do you
take
guys
the
think?
scenic route, because not to mention then we'd be spreading the fucking plague to the Templar area. Holy fuck.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, I mean,
Not really.
I don't know what Zale plans on doing to the town, but
Well, I don't think I'd be that dickish to go out and spread the disease.
Yeah!
You've got to spread the disease.
Why?
So is there a gate at like the border to K-Wald by the farmer's market?
Absolutely.
Guarded by Templars. Cool.
So, like, as you approach the gate, you notice it's pretty heavily guarded, actually. There's probably 4 Templar Knights. 2 of them are on, like, parapets with these rifles you've never seen before.
So they're different from the ones in the crate that we saw the other day.
No, to you they look like the ones out of the crate.
Okay.
Maybe like rough experimental versions, but yeah. What do you do?
I walk up, showing that with hands up, showing I'm not a danger. And I call up to them, say, "Gentlemen, we'd like to pass through."
I've business in the market then. Something to sell.
It's like, well, we're we're actually hoping to cross through to Templar Park.
He nods and says, what business have you across the canal? It's a dangerous area, but past there.
What business yet? Well, well, I'm sure you've heard of us, Caesar Industries.
He looks you up and down. No.
And he says, we are an enterprising company based south of Kaywall by the docks. We are making our way towards the library in civil defense. We have some things we wish to study to bolster our products.
One of the guards taps on the guards you speak in shoulders and points to Zale and whispers something.
Smoking problem.
Yeah, he's on the halfling pipe leaf like a fucking chimney.
Yep. And he's trying to hold himself back from coughing.
Let's see. The one who was talking to you looks up and says, "You guys been to the slums lately?"
Yes, I'm sure you're noticing our halfling friend Zale here, who's quite sick. Believe it or not, he's the exact reason we're making our way towards civil defense. He's the very basis of the product we're selling.
He looks at you and says, "We're not letting him in here."
Now, listen, Barnaby says, if it makes you more comfortable, I am a scientist, or an engineer of sorts, and this man here, Mendel, is a doctor. We can get him through Farmer's Market completely safe at no risk to anyone else. Just give us a giant iron box, and we'll have it sorted.
Alright, sounds like you're trying to parlay.
I would like to parlay with them, just to let them know that we are working something for the good of all of Kaywald. And that's why we need to take Zale through Farmer's Market. Does that sound like a good promise for leverage?
So, yeah, they're going to need proof that Zale is not going to spread the disease all over the farmer's market.
I'm thinking maybe we can show them the proof, the Mendel's research showing that it's spread venereally.
And we've got a spare needle.
And vaccination. Will that count?
Oh dear.
Someone roll it.
Alright, I'll roll it. We got,
Nice.
Yeah! Okay.
So let's see here. Yeah, they're asking something in return.
Hey, Austin, should
And
I...
it's like,
Should I click myself as sick on Constitution?
Yes, please.
I forgot.
King says, something in return? Let's see. Well, on a 10 plus, they ask you something, and I do it. On a hit, they ask you for...
So let's see. They ask you to keep Zale on the down low. Keep him quiet. Keep him out of the public.
If you could give us an escort who knows the back alleys, we can move through here swiftly and safely.
An escort will be too obvious. Just stick to the east. Go along the canal.
Understood.
Alright, King nods. That's understood. And do I need to make them a promise for the future, or is that...
Yes.
Okay, and I said, alright, so I say, believe me, you will not regret this. In fact, as soon as we have any results, the Templars will have first access.
He looks at you and says, alright, I'll take your word for it. And let's see, he reaches out his hand to make a deal.
Yeah, I shake.
His name is...
What you really should have done there is spit in your hand and then shake. Just...
Gross.
Wait, you're gonna stuff me in a box?
No, we're
Let's
going
see.
to keep you to the less populated streets. They're a bit
His
more
name was
lenient.
Bala.
Bala?
B-A-L-A.
Okay.
So isn't something like Grunt Bench Lift or something?
I'm sure it isn't, but I may as well ask. Does that count as concluding a business deal to my profit?
No, you're not concluding a business deal.
Alright, let's go then. We're moving to the east and we're making sure we have Zale to our sides. Facing the river as we're walking, basically covering him with our own body. Covering him.
You're crowding around him.
Yeah, crowding around him.
Moving as one.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't piss into the river.
Oh God. So you guys.
So what do we see in the farmers market? Like, what's it like?
So there's actually mostly thin streets, and it's this big open area in the middle. So, if you were to cross through the middle, you would see, like, wooden stands of all the farmers, like, farming lands around Itheka, usually bring their goods here to sell, if they're not, contracted to somebody else to sell them. So most of this place are, like, people hawking, like, fish or raw fruits, raw veggies. There's probably, like, a tanner, he's selling, like, the newest leathers, that kind of stuff. But a part where you guys are just, on the border of it. You pass the bridge to the slums. And as you're passing the bridge, you notice a group of Templars has cornered a man on a bridge. And they are have cornered him aggressively.
I want to as we're pausing, I just want to do a wisdom check. I discern me some realities.
Sure.
Boy.
I don't got shit.
I'll discern
that's
realities.
Oh.
I discerned exactly one reality. Let's see.
Which reality is it?
What happened here recently?
Okay, you notice one of the Templars is talking to a young man who appear to be shaken. His eyes are wide. He's got a wound that the Templar's trying to patch, and the rest of them have cornered this man in dark leather rags, who's they found a knife. One of the Templars is holding this knife.
Could I try spouting lore on this to what would cause the Templars to be doing this? What would?
Sure. It's probably some sort of crime that happened in their territory.
Gotcha. Nice.
Well, King, as far as I'm concerned, it's no problem to concern them with.
That's... Yeah, we should probably we've got to keep a low profile.
So as you guys walk by, you notice the two guards cornering the man have put cuffs on him and are leading him off.
By the way, I forgot? Did Bala give me a paper or something for passage through the gate?
Yeah, he gave you one of those Templar tokens from last game.
Cool.
So yeah, you see the guards lead off of both of these people kind of off of the bridge to the slums and back into the market district on their way towards the Templar Park.